up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopeliveTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Tretch in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Ladina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, welcome to the new week, man. We appreciate you guys for coming through, hanging out with us. As we do every Monday, it's the Relationship Round Table. That's where we, Dope Living TV Live, we share our thoughts and our hopes and our aspirations and our dreams with you, our audience, just to make sure that your relationships are going some kind of way. I don't know what way they're gonna go.
You see, I put that on.
They gonna go.
That's not what we do.
What do we do?
We just share what we experience and hope you don't follow suit.
You're stuttering. You're over there stuttering. What?
We hope they don't follow suit.
Well, y'all give good advice. My advice sucks. It sucks. What up?
What's going on with you, man?
Little brother?
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling?
I think we give pretty good advice, though. It's up to the viewers to take it or not.
You all do.
I think we all do. But you know what I have to say? You're honest with your advice. That's the best part. You got to be honest. You're honest with your advice.
But you know what? Sometimes honesty don't work out all the time.
But it may be some people in the same basket as you.
Hey, honesty ain't always the best policy.
You know?
Oh, we already know that.
You know, I got.
We already know that.
Shout out to everybody, man, who's living their dreams out there. I even lost my grammar, man. Who is living their dreams out there? Okay, we are living ours. We
living
definitely
their dreams.
Living ours, man. We got a credit card to prove it. Bam.
You put that over little brother's face.
Right. Hey, it matches his vest and his tie now. Look at that. So, man, look, I gotta say again.
Hey, real quick before you do that, the certificate. If you ain't mailed it, my mother out there, I can have y'all meet up, and you can just give it to her, and she can bring it back when she comes.
I'm so bad at mailing off stuff.
I already knew that.
We never get anything. We never get anything. I'm
still
waiting on my T-shirt.
I see you was about to say something. I like that Dope Living T-shirt I got.
Hey, I have to, Gina. You got your T-shirt. I just didn't mail the rest of it. You know, yours
T-shirt. I done had it so long. The letters gone. They say dope. That's it.
Yeah,
dope.
I gotta. No, Chris, I gotta send her the rest of the letters. We only really got a portion of the letter.
We only got a little bit of the letter.
They gone.
That's funny.
But I mean, well, we'll talk about that, Chris. Because we got to schedule it when I get back there.
Did you give Mo his while he was here?
Hey, this is the Relationship Roundtable, right?
That's a doggone shame. Mo was here in person, all the way from Tennessee.
Here's the bad part.
Still didn't get his.
We might as well call it like it is. Here's the bad part. So I told him that I forgot it when we got there to the Distinguished Authors Guild award show, which went off very well. Everybody, you'll be seeing it real soon. And he said, "That's okay, Greg. Come to the hotel, before, because we ain't leaving, for a couple of days, something like that. Next morning." So I went to sleep. I didn't make it there. Okay. So then we had one of these shows that we do. We're at 100. We got 130. I think it's 131 shows before we make 1,000 shows. Big party, all of that. And I told him, I said, "Hey man, I'm gonna mail it off." I think you was in the back room with us, Chris.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna mail it off. Okay. He said, "Cool, no problem."
But what had happened was,
I ain't got no. But y'all know how I am.
Oh my gosh.
I should have. Yeah. I got him. You know what? Hold on. Where my other phone at? I'm mailing these off tomorrow. I got your address.
Lord.
I'm mailing them off tomorrow.
Yeah, I should have got the certificates. Y'all would have had them by now.
Y'all would have had them. Y'all would have had them the day before. I mean, the day that we got
the day of the event.
Yeah, they would have been in the mail, y'all. That next day, y'all would have got them.
I'm staring. I'm looking at them right here. They staring right in front of my face. Okay, and I'm like,
and they're gonna be staring in front of his face.
No, I'm gonna get them done. Because and the sad
You
part
gonna
is
have grandkids, buddy.
The sad part is that I see. This is the real sad part.
He gonna have grandkids by the time you mail them suckers off.
See, and the heck on the real sad part is, before the Distinguished Authors Guild award show, I laid everything out that evening before, and I put those certificates. I put them right at the door.
They've been sitting there ever since.
Well, they're not there now. I got them in front of me, but
he said I moved them away from the door and put them on the table, put them on the counter.
I walked right past them. So Mo, I don't know if you're coming on tonight, man, but I'm sorry. I still haven't mailed them off, but I'm getting them out of here tomorrow. So you'll have them this week. Y'all will have them this week. Now watch next Monday when we at show 127. Anyway, this is the relationship roundtable, and this is one thing, and you know what? This is part of the family is part of the relationship too. Okay, and right now I'm fucking the family, so it's like I don't know, I don't know. Y'all excuse my language. Anyway, they got me over here sweating. I'm over here sweating, but it's cool. Anyway, let's get it started. Now that we've beat Greg down for a minute, let's get it. Wait a minute, I even got the other ladies. I even got the other ladies. She probably ain't gonna never get hers.
What? Oh,
yeah.
Like,
wow.
Oh, she'll get it. I just gotta. First question. So you're
first question.
You're in a relationship, all right? Besides cheating, besides financial, what would make you leave the relationship? What would really make you say, "I'm done"? Besides financial, besides cheating.
Well, financial wouldn't even run me off. Financial wouldn't run me off. Cheating would, but the other thing would be substance abuse. I can't deal with nobody with no substance abuse. That's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde right there. You don't know who you coming home to.
True.
Something else that will. I'm like Gina. Money ain't an issue. Shit. Sometimes cheating ain't an issue. Shit, I probably too.
Oh, bro. That's an issue for me.
I don't trip on cheating either, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand with a cheater.
I'm gonna say more like someone that has your back, that believes in you. You got sometimes some relationships I I ain't been in a relationship in a minute, but I just look at them from the outside looking in, and the female be down in the dude, or the dude be down in the female.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I
That's
couldn't
so
deal.
terrible.
I couldn't deal with that.
And you know what? You have to look at that person like you chose that person, especially if they have kids together.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you chose that person, and then you go out here and you dog them to other people, but you go home and you sleep with them and you stay with them. It just doesn't make sense to me.
And another thing, disrespect.
Yeah,
that's another thing.
You know, that's a big thing with men. Men really, they cannot come back from disrespect.
Yeah, I can't
come
deal
back from
with
that.
Right. That's the easiest
and
way.
women need to understand that when they're in a relationship, that's the worst thing you can do to your man. If you want to lose their whatever the feelings they have for you, disrespect them. Go out in public and embarrass them and go off on them. Things like that.
Yeah.
You just don't do that to a man. Now you get behind closed doors. That's different.
What you want,
out there, when you out there in front of people, you're supposed to have a united front.
But also it's men that do it to women too.
That's true too.
Yeah, it's men that do it to women. And honestly, it's more because, and I can't say, I don't know the percentages, but I know more women that are uplift men than it is men that are uplift women. And the reason I say that is because most men, if they have money, they're going to end up throwing the money in their face when the argument comes up, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? When it's most of the time, whoever the breadwinner is in a relationship, most of the time throws, well, I paid for this, I paid for that, and I paid for this, and it should never be that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It should be, and that's what, to me, that's why the 50-50 come into play when people say 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you go out and your girl pick up the check, you know what I'm saying? And even though as a man, you be like, nah, baby, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because men are like that. Real men are like that anyway. But sometimes you just let them do it to, you know, satisfy their insides and their, oh, I did this, I did that. So
how come when you talk about, especially nowadays, you talk about the 50-50 aspect, and women be like, I don't believe in 50-50. You know,
but it's really no such thing as 50-50.
It's not.
But they give an explanation
no
behind that.
50-50.
They give an explanation behind that. They said the man is supposed to do this, do that, do that, do. The man is not supposed to. The man's supposed to take care of his family, whatever. Okay, take care of who's ever in his situation. But he's not obligated to give you nothing to or to take care of you if y'all not in that marriage relationship. He's not obligated to do that. Purpose says snoring, body odor, non-cooking, bad dressing, wigs, eyelashes, bad driving.
He ain't got no woman.
Hey,
Purpose don't have no woman.
Hey, Purpose, you just described Bigfoot, Harry from Harry and the Hendersons.
Hey, but he
wait,
ain't
not
and
also Greg's girl that he put up, the monkey girl. He described.
Hey, he didn't leave anybody out. He left nobody out.
Well, did he have bad breath on there?
Yeah, he did.
Did he have?
Yeah, he had body odor. I think that falls under that.
Did he have ugly feet on there?
Look, snoring, body odor, non-cooking, bad dressing, wigs.
But he didn't have. Hey, look, he didn't have ugly feet on.
He got bad driver.
Oh man, look, I hate it. I can't do it.
Come on,
hey, look,
man.
if we live together, she drive her car and I drive my car.
You're right. or you're gonna demand drives most of the time anyway.
I mean, you're supposed to. I mean, I like driving, but still, she be like, "No, I drive." I'll be like, "Nah, I'll just meet you there."
Nah, I never tell Robert I drive.
He says the older generation
automatically go to the passenger side.
The older generation of the 60 and 70 believes in taking care of the women.
Yeah, that's true. And it's not, to your point, Chris, things are so different now than what you described. Things are different. And so when we talk about 50-50, first of all, why are you keeping tabs to know it's 50-50? If I give you, money to pay your car note, I'm not writing it down and say on January 1st, I gave you XYZ. You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of, if I need help, you help me. If you need help, I help you.
They don't do that
It
no
shouldn't
more.
be a tabulation.
But you know what's crazy, Gina, nowadays, like, and especially these young women, it's more of them thinking because a man gives them money or helps them out in a situation that it's like, oh, I got him for some money. Not understanding that a man with money can always get money.
Right. And when they gone, they ain't thinking about that money.
They ain't thinking about it at all.
Thinking about that at all.
Yeah,
So
the getting money part is easy.
Let me tell you my things, my I don't wants. So I don't like a clingy woman. I don't like nobody that's always want to be up under me. I can't do that.
I love that though, bro.
I'm with you. I don't.
I like
I'm with him on that.
Only reason I like that because back in the day, and you can attest to this, G. Back in the 80s and the 90s, the D boys had that one girl that they spoiled to make all the other girls jealous.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it should be, because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be clingy with her too. If I'm into you like that. Now it takes forever for me to get into you like that. But if
I'm not the clingy type. I'm not the clingy type.
If I'm into you, I mean, I don't have no problem showing that public affection, none of that.
Yeah, that's different public affection. But when you're talking clingy, you're talking about somebody that always want to be under you. Everywhere you go, they always want to know where you at. I'm not that.
Me, the way I look at it as a ride or die, Bonnie and Clyde or a Queen and Slim type situation. I'd rather have my girl be my best friend than somebody out there that's gonna change up on you once the money run out.
But again, Chris, I'm talking about clingy. That's a different scenario right there. And I'm good. I'm down with that too.
I'm with Big Bro on that one. I want to spend time with the person I'm with, the person I love. I want to spend that quality
but I want my big time.
We don't have to be together all the time.
No, I feel you on that. I feel you most definitely on that, because we both need our me time. You need your time with your girl. I need the time with my bros, and we just go out and kick it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I feel what you're saying.
You don't have to call.
But you got some. You have some that if their guy or girl go hang out with their friends, they upset. They mad. They mad that you hung out with your friends.
But you know what? But you know why they mad, Jenna? You know why they mad? Because that's how they met them. So like,
but think about it. That is how Robert met me. We was out in
look, and they like, why you out hanging without me? Is when that's how I met you.
Yeah, but he's not like that. I'm glad he's not like that. I could go hang out. I could go on a trip with my girls, and he okay with that.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's the way it's supposed to be, though.
I give you the money to go. Especially after we done spent 13 weeks together, just you and me. Look, girl, why don't you go to?
I'm laughing inside at Chris, because that's how I met Robert. We was at a house party, a house picnic.
Go to the moon. I give her money to go to the moon. Get out of here, man.
But that's how it be in relationships, because they think like, yo, that's how you met me. So why you still trying to go out without me?
Nah, that's crazy. But guess what? We go to that house picnic every year. Every year we go. I think last year we ended up not going. I think I was out of town and he went by himself. But we go to that house picnic where we met over at on Calumet Avenue. What's that beach over there? Calumet Avenue Beach?
I know
that's
what
where we met.
Oh wow, I remember those picnics.
Yep.
They used to do.
And I am not a house person.
No, but they used to do house music. They used to do them at the park too. Back in the early 2000s. Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. He's a house head. I don't like house music.
Oh, I love house music. That's how
I do not like it. I think I'm an alien, because everybody I tell that, they look at me like, really?
Well, I mean,
but I used to go with my girls. They used to
drag me out there. You know why they say that, Gina? Because you from the Midwest. We supposed to love, especially being from Indiana
I
and
know.
Chicago. We supposed to love house music.
Well, I don't.
Mm.
It's repetitious. It's so repetitious. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I just love it. I love house music. I go on a road trip and have house music bumping the whole time.
I go with my girls and I pretend I like it.
She pretends that she likes it. Okay. Which is all good. Hey, man. So the other thing that bothers me that I don't like is a nagger. Quit nagging me about stuff. You know, look, I've said this before. When we talk and have a conversation, I hear you. I know what within that conversation, you told me, hey, this is this, this is that. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You can be able to pick up what, as a man, what you need to do for that woman through that conversation. All right. But when you tell me, okay, well, I need my phone bill paid. I need this and that. Well, okay, then you're working. Pay that phone bill. All right. I was gonna pay it, but you said something. I know that's petty.
Ooh. So let me just ask this question. What do you define nagging? Because sometimes I can remind you that you said you were going to do something and it didn't get done when you said it, and I remind you because you may have forgotten.
Generally, when I say
you guys consider that nagging?
No, I consider nagging this. All right, excuse me. You said you was coming by at 10:30. It's 10:45. You said you was going to. You said you were going to.
That's a needy person right there.
You said you were going to take.
I'm going to bed.
That goes with the other.
11 o'clock, you ain't here. I'm in bed.
You're going to take me to the grocery store. But you said now you're saying you're too tired. Just nagging me about little bitty.
I'm gonna get in my car and go myself.
We'll go to the grocery store.
Talking about why you didn't wait on me. I said I need to go to the store. I'm at the store.
Well, I ain't gonna holler why you didn't wait on me. If I'm taking care of home, I'm good. Okay. If I know the things that we've talked about and I'm performing those deeds that I said I was gonna do, I'm good. Okay. But if you trying to remind me of something that I said I'm going to do. I didn't say I was going to do it today, tomorrow, and this and that. Those are the extra things. The extra little things I'm doing to make you feel that you're the most important woman in the world. I'm doing that because you don't have to ask me, okay? But when you start asking me, that kind of turns me off.
I dislike two things. I dislike people that's loud in public for no reason at all. I hate that with a passion. That's the first thing. The second thing I dislike is someone that's trying to impress somebody that doesn't have it right. That has nothing to do with the situation. I'm like, why are you trying to impress them? They have nothing to do with what you trying to accomplish and where you going. I don't know why you feel you have to show off that to that person or those people. I just don't get it. I've never, even when I was younger, I never did that.
What I don't like is men who brag on things they have, trying to impress you with their material things because they think every woman like material things. And it just gets on my nerves. I've never liked that, and it's a big turn off to me.
Especially when you got more than they do, right, Jenna?
Or what they have. If I can match what you got, maybe mine is not as nice, but it's paid for, or you know what I'm saying, or I can't stand it.
And my thing is too. You got to go through levels with me. You don't get a chance to go straight to the big house. You go to the little house first, and once I feel that you're on that level, then you get a chance to graduate. Some people never make it past that little house.
All right, so let's move on.
House.
Let's move on. So you get to you guys are going through your relationship thing. Everything is going beautiful, so you think, and comes time for the wedding. You ready to start planning for the wedding? He's proposed, she's proposed, whoever proposed, and time for the wedding. Do you think the woman should pay for the wedding?
Yeah.
If it's our second marriage, yeah. Hey, Jenna,
Really?
Jenna, nothing towards you, Jenna. Nothing towards you, big sis. That wasn't towards you.
it was her second marriage.
because the her first husband, or quote unquote the father, was supposed to pay for the first one if he's still around. You know what I'm saying? So the second one is, I'm like, yo, especially if it's my first one, yeah, you got to pay for our wedding.
No, I'm not paying. I'll help pay for it. I'm not going to pay for it.
Yeah,
But I'll
no,
help pay for it. I'll help
yeah,
pay for the
no,
wedding. I wouldn't. That wouldn't bother me any. But don't be looking for me to pay. I think it's just a certain, and it's not even a matter of, yeah, a man should pay for the wedding. It's just to me a certain level of, I don't know what to call it, responsibility, manhood, whatever. It's just I should see you step up and do something like that.
But you know the thing about it is that honestly the wedding is more for the woman than it is the guy.
But there's another thing too.
Well, yeah, I mean, in most weddings, I made sure my husbands were just as important in the wedding as I was. The rings and all. The rings and all. They're not walking around with no little band on their finger.
Gotcha.
Here's my problem. So the wedding starts off, the guy's all into it, okay? But see, this woman want this extra stuff, okay? Want all this extra shit. Want the people playing harps up in the ceiling. You want a little dove flying. I didn't ask for all of that.
The white that come in on the white horse.
Yeah,
that was me. Stop it, Chris.
I'm sorry.
That was me.
Was I at your wedding?
Wasn't that wrong? But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Robert did not know that I was coming in on a horse and carriage. That was something that I wanted special for myself, and I paid for it. He didn't even know. If he had known that's what I wanted, he would have paid for it. I didn't want him to pay for it. So I didn't tell him that I was getting a horse and carriage.
Right. I mean, because no, go ahead, G.
I was saying she came in with the horse and carriage. There was 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 6 planes flying overhead. She made Chris. It was getting ready to rain. She made the sun come out. She pressed the button. The sun came out. The clouds started.
It was a beautiful day too. That sun was out there shining bright.
I'm like, wow.
He didn't even know. When he was just as shocked as the guest when I pulled up.
Because we sitting there waiting. Evidently, the horse must have had to take a dump or something. But we sitting there waiting. And all of a sudden, everybody say, "Go over here, go over here, go over here." I'm like, what are we doing? Exercise now? We go over there. We look over there, and there goes Gina coming up with the crown on. Number one, she had a crown on, and
wow.
The horse white. They were white horses, Chris.
Really?
Yeah, they were right. They were beautiful.
He stepped out.
Wow.
I was like, wow, okay.
But and to my point, I purchased the ring boxes. I had a carriage and he had a crown. Again, he didn't know that I was doing that.
And what I was saying was this. The man is probably down all the way, no problem, okay? But when you start adding this and start adding that, he didn't plan on all of this, okay? Yeah, you want to do the best you can for your wife, but damn, girl, come on.
I know people that my cousin spent $60,000 on his wedding.
Wow.
I was like, you could have put that on a house. They are still together, but they're not buying they should be in the house by now.
That's a good thing, because the only way I pay for the wedding if it's a prenup signed in the beginning. That's the only time I pay for a wedding.
Mental note, ladies, if I ever do it again, I'm on that dotted line.
Look, I've never been married. I've been engaged plenty of times, though. I mean, me myself, I don't believe in divorcing, so it was a point in time where, like, yeah, I could see the rest of my life with it, but it seemed like every time you put that engagement ring on, something changed.
That's bad.
Yeah. I got a question.
And I've seen marriages where they were great until they got married, and then it was like a whole
Yeah,
different
I've seen
couple.
those too. I've seen those too. I've seen those too. So
I don't know what happens.
let me ask you this question. Say say it's one that got away that came back around. Would you came back around, say 15 years later? Would you try to rekindle that flame or leave it alone?
Yeah, I would.
I'm gonna leave it alone, because if there was a reason we broke up, that reason is still there. That
You
reason
think so?
is still there. I think so.
That means you haven't healed, Gina.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Sometimes,
I've never dated a person more than once.
So most of the time, people grow. You know, everybody has their childish stage, and then they have that. Okay, now I'm really ready stage.
Yeah, but those tendencies are still there. I don't care how they grow. They still, a
Oh,
person
no,
still
I
have
can't-
those same tendencies.
I can't say that though, Gina, because people.
Mine is a no, a big no.
Yeah.
I've never,
I
and
would.
I never will.
I-
Once we
people- I
gone,
would
once
too.
it's over, it's over.
I would too. I mean, yeah, most definitely I'll do that.
There was a girl I liked way back in junior high school. Found her again as an adult. She had kids. Well, not kids. They were grown kids. Everybody out the house. But this particular one, you know, it was cool. Everything was great. You know, she wanted Greg, and Greg was like, "Yes, sir." But the thing is, and I think I told you guys that she kept wanting me to meet her children.
That's the one.
Yeah, we just got together, man. So I mean, I don't want to meet the children right now. All right, you're not meeting mine. And number one, he's not a child, and number two, he probably don't want to meet you right now because he knows Dad, and it's like, Dad just came in. You ain't gonna be there long because you ain't been talking about her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I would, but
yeah, I would have, and you know what? Maybe it's from experiences that I've seen. I've never went through them, so I can't say it happened for me a second time and it worked out, because I've never. But the ones I've seen, I had a really good friend who left her husband, and they had broke up for years. And he would come get the kids, and she would have guys over or getting ready to go on dates, and she got back with him. Not only did she get back with him, she moved from Chicago to Texas with him.
Oh, wow.
Man, that guy beat her so bad, he put her in the hospital. I told her, I said, he's not going to forget those things that he was seeing. He held that stuff in.
Yeah, but I mean, that comes from the person not healing, though. You know what I'm saying? When a person heals correctly, all that stuff go out the window. All that stuff go out the window. Because most of the time we were childish at that moment of time. Like, everyone on here is not the same way they was 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Some of us 5 years ago.
There's not one person that I dated 15 years ago that I would date again today. Not one, even if I was single. Not one person. And believe me, plenty of them have asked me after the breakup, years later, just about all of them have, oh, I was wrong, you know, and I let you get away. No. That same person that you left me for then, I'm still that same person. I still got those same tendencies.
But you're not curious. You wouldn't be curious as to if this person has changed for the better?
No. I hope they are for somebody else.
Somebody else.
Not for me.
So you did all of that, and this man lost you and was trying to change, and you want that change to be for another woman. I don't want anybody
to change. I don't want you to change for me, but there's somebody out there who is just right for you.
So let me rephrase the question. Would you give it a second chance if the fault was yours?
No. They're not going to forget it.
Yeah, they'll forget it.
They're not going to forget what I did. No.
And
and look, Men have such an ego, they will get you back just so they can get you back.
And that's what the girl
that's a boys game. That's a boys game. Boys do that. Real men be like, yo, I was cheating too. So what?
Yeah, that's what the girl thought. She kept saying throughout our little few months, saying, you probably want to get me back because I was, I ignored you right at the beginning. I'm like, no, I'm cool with it. I said, that was then. We were teenagers. This is now.
And men that's dealt with a lot of women in their lifetime get over that type of stuff easy.
I don't know how I'm built.
Men want what they can't have.
True, that is true. All men want that, something that they can't have. But at a certain time of their lives, they're like they go for wanting. Well, I can't say a lot of them do, but they go for wanting every woman that they can't have to that
You're
one.
too old by then, Chris.
No, it's a lot of them out here that's still playing that same game. I see it when I go out. I'll be like, dang, bro, you still out here? With them same pickup lines from 1984?
Hey,
it's
man,
the
I don't know
conquer.
about
It's
that.
the chase and the conquer. Nope.
Yeah. I mean, it's always
I've always felt that I could have anybody that I went for. I could get them. All right.
Yeah.
So
I've been there too.
I never had that problem, but
right.
I guess in that aspect, I probably picked the wrong ones. Now, the women that I married, I only been married twice, y'all. First one was I was young. The second one, I made the mistake. I messed up, I should say. But I got the utmost respect for everybody that I've dated, went out with. I got the utmost respect for all of them. There's nobody that can say Greg was an abusive person. I did this, I did that. They can say what Greg didn't do, which is why we broke up. But I would never give any woman the satisfaction.
I think I only have one person that I used to talk to that if the opportunity presented itself, I'd do it again.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't say that. I honestly cannot say that.
So
if I was single, I would not date.
And it was my fault. It was my fault. I was putting energy where energy should have been put. So if it was ever to happen again, yeah, I do.
So it brings up, man, is love better the second time around?
Most of the time it should be, especially if both of you all are. Because they always say, the saying is, if they come back around the second time, it was meant to be.
If it was meant to be, they would have stayed around.
I mean, but sometimes, hey, we live in the world of, excuse my French, shit happens.
Right, so let me ask you this question here. Gina, you put this one out here. If you're using, ladies, public transportation to get back and forth to work, you catch the train, catching the bus, nothing wrong with it. But your man has a car but doesn't take you. Does that make him a bad dude?
I don't even know why you still with him. That don't make sense at all. He got a car and won't even let you use the car or take you to work, and you got to take public transportation. That don't make sense.
What if he goes to work at the same time?
That means he can drop her off before he go to work. That means he got to get up earlier. If that's your woman, if that's your girl, that's what you're supposed to do. You gonna make your girl take public transportation? That is ridiculous.
I'm gonna say this: if we just start dating, I don't expect you to take.
No, that's different.
Okay,
that's different.
But if you was doing that in the beginning, and then our relationship gets further along, and then you won't take me to work, bye, boy, bye. Something is wrong there.
But even in the beginning, though, Gina, he's supposed to be trying to impress you, right?
That's true. That's true. But I don't put those expectations out there.
Right.
So I'm not disappointed.
Right.
And then if it don't work out, I'm not used to jumping in your car.
That's one thing, though, man. This relationship roundtable will never get boring because there's so many issues in relationships all over the
It's
place.
so many issues. It's so many. And these days, it's more issues than our grandparents had.
We will never run out of
Sure,
topics
yeah.
to talk about. Okay, Lewis,
Well-
what's going on, my brother? Lewis said, "Hell yeah, he is bad."
But you know
Letting this woman
what?
catch a bus when he has a car.
That's to me. I say what Chris say all the time. That is the representation. That is his representation in the beginning. That does not mean he's going to keep doing it. He want to impress you. He's going to do all these things to impress you. Down the line, that stuff may end.
Yeah.
So you
But I mean,
have to prepare for that.
Another thing I found out too from the person I am now, being healed, being more mature now, that sex in a relationship, that's the easy part.
Bring out Braun.
That's the easy part. You can get that anytime. It's easy to get the sex part. It's just what's your mental like? What's your thought process like nowadays? You know, is the stimulation there? You know what I'm saying? Anybody can talk about sex till they blue in the face. That's the easy part. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I come to realize at the older age that I'm at now. If I'd have got this at a young age, because my motto is a man should never get married in his 20s.
Yeah, nobody told me.
Both my sons got married in their 20s. Both of my sons.
I always thought, you got to get that BS out your system.
Both of them, and they both divorced.
Look, I tell people, I was like, my number was 30, and then I pushed it up to 35. But yeah, I was like, no man should get married in their 20s, man. I was like, it's especially leaving college and the way college was. Oh my God. And then you try to get out in the real world, and you trying to support a family in the real world. In them 20s, you got to give a man a chance to get established before we even hit that level.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah. But you know what? I just blame it on the way I raised them. I raised them in a way to,
but
ask a woman for her hand.
Yeah, but you can't even do that too. I mean, you're supposed to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Ask a woman for the hand, get engaged, get married, have kids. That's the traditional way. But we from the hood. You know what I'm saying? We got 3-4 kids, so we even think about marriage.
Hey, Lewis said he got married at 19. She was 25.
Okay, Lewis, all right.
All right, Lou. I mean, I was 19 with a 25-year-old. I wasn't thinking about marriage though. Back then, I was thinking about GTD. GTD.
Get the draws, man.
Dang.
Marriage was not on my mind as a teenager in my 20s.
Let's flip this to the ladies, man. So, men, your woman doesn't work.
We got somebody in the green room.
Who in the green room?
Who in the green room?
Oh, you've been there about 15 minutes.
I ain't seen it. My bad, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, bring up. I said you didn't hear me when I said bring our brother on.
I'm gonna live.
Hey, look.
Hey, Mo told us to wait. Hold on.
Hey, look. Mo called it the National Black Hall of Fame to get our names put off of that. They ain't bringing me on the show.
He calling somebody FCC somebody.
Hey man,
what up, big bro?
Hey,
What's
bro.
happening?
What's going on, big bro? Chilling.
George.
Let's flip this, y'all. Men, your woman doesn't work. You work every day. All right. But when you get home, there's no food cooked. Does that make her a bad woman?
I'm saying garbage bags, clothes on the front door. If I work all day, I got no food when I come home.
Damn. No,
I don't know what excuse she can have though. I'm sorry. I don't know what excuse.
Wait.
I slept late, didn't get out the bed. What reason is it that you can't even make a meal?
You said she been at home all day. Don't you
and he's at work. He's working all day. Come home, don't even have a meal.
I ain't gonna be that don't kill a bit like that, It depends.
Are you okay with that,
if my food is hot every day, and then one day she decides I don't want to cook.
No, Mo, you're missing the
You
whole
talking
point.
about
She don't cook at home, Mo.
Every time you come home, it's It's no pot shaking. It's no smell, aroma
No
walking through the
dirty
door.
dishes.
No,
It's no.
hell no.
It look,
I'm
big
like,
bro.
oh, okay with that.
We
Hey,
wouldn't
big
have
bro.
been.
It's no big piece of chicken waiting on you. None of that.
Your kitchen clean. Your kitchen is spotless.
Spotless.
But ain't no food.
Hell no.
And
Look,
then she
I'm like, you couldn't even order nothing.
Right. You got the TV
Right.
ready. You couldn't even microwave a TV dinner for you.
Shit.
Man, look, you couldn't even make noodles.
You couldn't even make
I'm
ramen
gonna
noodles.
tell you,
You couldn't boil the water for your noodles.
God damn.
You gonna stay
No.
with her?
Man, do you know
No.
how many guys I know that come home from work and make their own meals, cook for them and their
Look,
kids, and
my first
the
wife,
female's
that's what I
been
did.
home all day?
That's Peg Bundy, man.
But she worked too. She worked too. And I'd come home before she did. And our kids was little then. And I cooked.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Whoever make it home first would be the one to cook.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, if you both work, you're sharing the responsibility.
Right.
Most definitely.
But if somebody's sitting at home all day and you working and toiling,
Hell
and you get home and you can't have a decent meal, that's the least you could get is a decent
Come in
meal.
the door and my stomach doing like this. You can bet it's gonna be some growling for real in the
Look, my mouth cussing out, my stomach cussing out, me slamming the dough cussing out.
Right.
Think about it. You driving home from work, and in your head, it's like, man, I can't wait to get home. Give me some food. Get something to eat. If you don't want to eat,
if you ain't never cooked, you ain't sticking nothing.
Right.
You don't want to eat the food at work because that's nasty. All right. But you thinking about the food at home. Now, here's the sad part about it. She ate.
Oh,
she
I bet she ate. That's why I said, hey, look, you see, I said trash bags, front porch. Man, look, because I know she didn't go the day without eating.
No, she ate. She ate that candy you bought for her. She put them flowers and water that you bought for her.
All of that.
Thinking she gonna be sweet.
Negro, hell. Hell.
Right.
Oh, what's up, man? I didn't mail it off yet, Mo. I'm gonna mail it tomorrow. They got me on it now. I gotta mail it tomorrow.
Okay.
Nina asked the question, why didn't you give it to him at the award show?
Man, look, we had so much fun. Me and Marianne had so much fun at that award show. Then I come here and they won't. I went out to freaking work on a machine, and I grabbed the damn dispenser, right? And it had that oil on the gears, and I was sweating. I did like this, and I rubbed that crap in my eye. Wow. Eye doctor. He shot me in the eye, put a needle in my eye. Yeah.
Hit you with the bot gun. The bot gun.
I wouldn't have been able to sit there and let them do that.
Oh no, they put all kind of stuff to numb you up and everything.
Yeah, you don't feel it.
Your eye open.
Yeah, you don't feel it at all. I know exactly what you're talking about, Mom.
Man,
get that oil in your eye.
You can't come at me with that needle like
that's what my day been like. Other than that, I was looking at everything. It was an I. It turned into an S. Like
wow.
Out of this eye right here. Like this right here. Yeah, I got to have the accuracy. Shoot.
How many fingers am I holding up, Mo?
2, man. I can see it.
That wasn't 2. That was 4. That was 4, bro. What you on?
Look, I ain't no 4, man. 4 by your eyes, my eyes.
What you on, man? Look, man. We got through 3 questions on this relationship roundtable. So,
that's more than what we usually get through.
One day we're gonna get through about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And we have a video. You want to play the video?
Oh, she said we have a video. I forgot. Gina, you know what my mind on because I'm gonna have to make that call after we get off.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh man.
But anyway, let's play the video.
For all my gentlemen that desire to be leaders in relationship, maybe a little advice. Consult her first. You ask questions, and she won't have to question.
All right, it wasn't playing right, was it?
That was playing right.
Oh, what did he say?
He said consult her first. All men want to be a leader.
He didn't want to hear that.
Leader in the relationship, consult her
I didn't
first.
hear nothing.
I heard it. Mo heard it.
You heard like this.
On my end, it was buffering. I'm
big
sorry.
long tongue.
We saw it fine over here.
Is that the whole thing, or was it more after that?
No,
It
it
has
was
to be more.
more.
I cut it because it was buffering. I'll play it again. Hold on. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah,
For all my gentlemen that desire to be leaders in relationship, maybe a little advice. Consult her first. You ask questions, and she won't have to question you. If she was consulted when the plan was being created, she don't gotta ask a bunch of questions about how the being executed. You feel me? She already know her, and I'm not talking about for my me macho. Like for y'all, I'm not talking about giving up your leadership and all that. I'm talking about sitting your lady down when you putting the blueprints together. Okay, where did you say you wanted the bathroom? All right, big bet. How did you say you wanted it built out? Fine.
So it's
This is where
buffering,
my
right?
man cave is going. We have no questions there. You said you wanted you said you wanted a hobby room over here. That way, when construction is going on and it's messy, when it don't quite look right, she already know why y'all going through the storm. She already know why it's a pile of shit over there. She already know why things ain't quite. But bruh, it's so much work that you can do on the front end to not be questioned as a leader, because ultimately the duty of a leader is to serve those that they are leading. You are not leading in the direction that you want to go. You're moving in the direction that the herd is supposed to go. That's your duty as a leader. Question your lady. I promise the more questions you got her, the less shit she gonna have to say to you.
That
I
right
like
there.
him.
Up
I
front.
like him.
Upfront communication. Upfront
I
communication.
like it. You might have heard when they were cutting out the curse words. It might have seemed like it was buffering because they cut the curse
Greg
words
heard
out.
that. I'll tell you,
But
you're one big long tongue.
I've always said this. Okay. If we men, we think we're the smartest things in the world, but if you want clarity, ask your woman. She'll give you that clarity. That way she won't think any less of you, because now you've empowered her to help you out. So now you guys are a team. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, man, there's very few men that has become successful
without that
that
woman.
didn't have a smart, intelligent, have your back type woman by their side.
Exactly.
That's true. That is 110 right there, bro. That's the flow. You know,
it's a lot of them. I mean, you got very few that did it without a woman, but it's very few of them.
Very few. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did to have a bunch of crash and burns or something like that.
Exactly.
So that's I'm in total agreement with that. Hey man, we are nearing our 1,000th. I'm over here relaxed, halfway asleep. Our 1,000th. We're at, I think, and I'm gonna recalculate it again. I know when we were talking about it was at 133, so we should be around 100 and what, 29 maybe, 130, 129 maybe. But it's not getting any slower. All right, when we get into it, man, and we gotta celebrate with you guys. You are the ones that made us who we are. 1,000 shows, man. Who does that? 1,000 shows. Who does that? We want everybody. Want to see everybody. Matter of fact, everybody.
Everybody.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to see how we do it. Do we have a main headquarters for the party, and then have a correspondent in this state, and have a correspondent in another state? I don't know.
So I think we ought to have a thousand show party at the spot where we had the DAG spot at.
No, we gotta have this in Vegas. Man. We got to do this in Vegas.
I'll say.
Go on, Chris.
I say we should throw a big party, like y'all said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but we should do it at a neutral spot. It don't have to be Vegas. It don't have to be Chicago. It don't have to be, Nashville. It don't have to be up in Michigan. We find a neutral spot to go to.
Why don't we do it in Gary? We're all from Gary.
And we can do it in Gary.
Woo! We shut down Broadway, man.
We can do it in Gary.
We can do it in Gary. We could do it. What Gina said, I don't know about all man, Gary.
No, I'm not saying
Oh,
that.
no.
I'm listening. I mean, I was
Oh,
thinking
no,
about the
yeah.
place that you had been promoting,
at
the
Marquette Beach.
art center. You got the art center, the place.
Marquette.
I know you was working with them.
The 912 place that I had my son's party at.
That's in Griffith. That's in Griffith.
That would be nice.
What about
Lofted Deep?
What type of venue they got on 10th Avenue for the 1,000 show? And we could do it at the 1,000 Broadway.
Ain't nothing on 10th Avenue. We don't even have Arts Bakery down there, no.
That's okay. We be doing it via satellite on 10th. I'm sorry, I ain't going.
Yeah, I mean, I think we whatever we do, if we do a live, have a come out for something, we would still have to stream for the people who can't come in.
Yeah,
so that they could be a part of it. I remember when Shanta did a birthday party on stream. It was a lot of people showed up.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and it was really cool.
We should do it at Marquette.
That's what I just said, Marquette.
Oh, that's a nice joint.
Yeah, do it at Marquette and invite everybody up.
That everybody. That's
you know what? And we don't charge nobody to come. We just let them come through.
Yeah, just let them come through.
You don't even want a cash bar, Nick, bro?
No.
I mean, we don't have we. I mean, if y'all want to, but
I was thinking we just have like a block party. Like we didn't even have to rent the place. We could be out there on the balcony.
It depends on what time of the year it is too. You know what I'm saying? If it's in the summertime, for sure.
Ooh.
Oh, we
which it looks like from the calculation. From the calculations, it looked like the summertime, like June, July. Yeah.
Yeah, we get it done.
About Juneteenth, 2025.
I want
there'd be a lot of stuff going on that day, though.
Yeah, it was close. It was close around about that time. I think it was the weekend after. I think it was like June 26th if we did every day until the day came.
How many shows are we at, bro? Specifically.
Okay. What number we on now?
It's on a Thursday, June.
We are at number.
Doody
do. Let me get it.
You hear me?
Let me get it up. No, that don't even sound right. We are at 870.
We're at 870 right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see.
Look at our brains.
I got your calculators out.
Look at our brains.
Not mine. I give y'all the number. I'm good.
So y'all we did it. We did. Oh, hold on. We got to change that too.
All I can do is I can do this. Okay, we got 1,000 shows.
You got to.
That's 32 weeks, y'all.
Yeah, you got to remember. But you got it's 130. No, it's 130. But you got to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can't do all seven.
Divided by 4.
Right. So that's 100. That's 32 weeks, like 33 weeks.
So that takes us into that ain't long. That takes us into what? March, April.
That's not long at all.
Yeah,
32 weeks.
March, April. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
No, 52 weeks is a year.
We talking about weeks though. 32 weeks. So that takes us into you're right. So we're in November now. Let's see. Let's just say the end of November. Let's say we're in December, okay?
Right.
So that's 4 or 5 weeks in December. Another 5. That's January. Another 4. March, April. Maybe. We talking about the end of June, maybe. I mean, end of July. I don't know. Y'all help us out. We got 2 minutes.
End of June. Beginning of July, like around the 4th.
It's the end of June.
Lewis feeling like I'm feeling. Boy, y'all talking about Gary, little peanut butter and his crew might do a drive-by.
Nah, come on now. Little peanut.
Blackhead and pussy coming down.
Nah, they don't do that mess out here in Miller.
Do it
they
outside.
got it on lockdown out here. Yeah. It's the end of June, the beginning of July.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's perfect. That's perfect. 1,000 show. Lewis, you got to drive the truck all the way to wherever we going, man. Drive that truck, bro. Dallas Cowboys. Go ahead on, y'all. Anyway, Why does Dallas Cowboys still got old ass cheerleaders?
Hey, that's
hey,
that
look,
right there. That's a career once you're on there forever.
hey, them cheerleaders wasn't old at the Mike Tyson fight.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Man, real quick,
Woo,
Mike
we
Tyson.
gotta talk
Green
about
girl.
that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that at the
Man.
beginning of another show, man, because that was scripted. I don't care. Mike was gonna tear that dude up.
No, it wasn't scripted. So what people didn't know going to the fight 3 days before the fight, Mike had a knee injury, so he couldn't push off his back foot. That's why he had that brace on.
But look, I've seen so many videos, and
No, that was before the injury. Those videos was before the injury.
I'm talking about Mike. That first round, Mike was going to come at him, okay? And there was one time where Jake Paul missed, and we know Mike would have tagged his ass, okay? Mike
he would have.
Mike held back.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is the punch that he could have knocked him out with, he would have to push off that messed up knee, that messed up leg, and it wouldn't have had no power behind it, and he wouldn't be able to. Because if you notice in his locker room, he didn't do no sparring. You know, they normally spar to warm up. He couldn't do none of that. That knee was gone. Even the way he walked into the building, watch the way he walked into the building, the lip he had. It wasn't the same Mike that it was when the early training days. That's the only thing I push back.
$20 million for Mike Tyson. That was the Friday night. That was the
He
Friday
got
night.
his loot on.
That was the Friday night sissy fight. That's all that was.
I'm not mad at him.
I ain't mad at that at all. Because
I felt like it was a money grab. I'm just gonna say what I really felt.
I mean,
I felt like it was a money grab, but wasn't nothing wrong with that.
Mike won because
I can agree with the money grab situation, but it wasn't scripted at all. It wasn't scripted at all because even Jake knew that Mike wasn't able to push it off. So Jake didn't go all the way in.
No, neither one of them went in.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this: to be 60 years old, jump in the ring with a 20-something-year-old, and go, even if it was an exhibition fight, to go that long without passing out.
He looked like he was gonna pass out. Don't know.
No, you should.
He was tired.
You should have saw him back in the locker room.
Mike
Tyson
was in better shape than Jake Paul. I'm sorry. Okay, it was the Friday night sissy fight. Okay, that's all it was. And I'm like, hey,
Jake though is not he's not a top contender though. He's not a top
kept
contender.
Going in and
he's
out.
Up and coming.
Netflix got paid. Jake Paul got paid.
Netflix should be shaming themselves though.
But did they feed keep going in and out on y'all end?
A lot of people said they paid for that fight and didn't get
that
to
woman's
see it.
fight, the ladies' fight.
I mean,
that was the thing about it. Like Netflix wasn't ready; their server wasn't big enough.
No, it wasn't.
Same thing happened. Same thing happened with the Zone when they first started.
Yep,
they crashed the system. But only thing you had to do was go out and come right back in, and it popped up. Even on
people just put it up on. People were pulling it up on YouTube. We watched it on YouTube. We watched it on YouTube.
Netflix. That
I was just I was like after I start, I'm like, it was cool. After the ladies' fight was the best one to me.
Yeah, the second fight.
But anyway, man, we're gonna talk about this another time.
What are they gonna do with the pregame with Beyonce doing halftime? I'm not even feeling that. Like, why are they trying to do all this before the Super Bowl?
I don't know, man.
What happened? What I missed?
Netflix is doing a special with what's the first game that's playing? It's the first one. Who's coming out there? Who's playing the first kickoff game? Well, anyway, Beyonce is going to do the halftime show on Netflix. It's going to be aired on Netflix, and I think they're going to charge for that too.
Well, I mean, it's only charged for if you don't already have the subscription for Netflix. If you got the subscription for Netflix, it's free.
Yeah.
Shout out to Netflix making that money.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, man, we got Jamie McGrone coming on here to talk about his new season coming up and what he's been doing since the last season. I'm real curious to find out what the hell's going on.
I see he just had a crucial conflict on that. That was dope.
He had Crucial Conflict on there. And when he come on, I'm gonna throw the picture that I would take with the Crucial Conflict. Find the picture you took with him too, Chris. All right, we're gonna put it up, okay?
Hey, look, you know, I don't even have that picture anymore, bro. It burnt in the fire, bro.
Oh wow. Well, mine didn't burn.
I got a lot of pictures with stars that burnt in the fire. Because you know, back then you were taking the Polaroid picture. You wasn't taking the camera phone picture.
Also, with me though, back then it was
the throwaway
interviews. I was doing interviews, so I didn't know I was getting pictures taken. So those are the best ones for me. But anyway, man, Jamie will be on tomorrow, man. Talk about his, you know, he won a award for his show as well. So we're gonna talk about all that tomorrow, man. This is Dope Living TV Live, man. We will see you guys mañana. Mo, we was gonna call to see if you was good, bro. Gonna make sure you was all right.
Good.
Now we're gonna call you Popeye. Anyway, this is Dope Living TV.
Before we leave, so if we do it, no skip days. It'll be Wednesday, July the 2nd. If we skip 2 days, it'll be that Friday, July the 4th. And if things go as planned, it's already going to be something huge going on in Gary, Indiana.
Oh yeah,
so I'll be there anyway.
So we could make it.
Well, we could do it around it don't have to be the specific date.
That's what I'm saying.
You can do it around whatever, you know what I'm saying, around that time frame.
But it can be good. What we're planning on doing there, it'll be dope if we can be there to do the interview, do the interviews, live interviews, and that can be our live 1,000 show, and it'll be a big spectacle.
Let's start planning it when Gina get
We'll
back.
talk about it.
Much needed break.
We'll talk about it because I got to talk to Eddie and Mark. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, I got to talk to them. So
let's get it.
Cool.
Let's get it. All right. Again, this is Dope Living TV Live. We will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Peace.
Tomorrow.